welcome back to another video. It's just mobile gaming here, and I'm back. Yep, got some Clash of Clans here, EWL, the Elite War League Veteran Playoff. The first playoff going up against War Kingdoms RO and Romania FTW. What's going on in the background is just a replay of 11v12 from one of my clanmates, but I'm doing great, guys. I'm finally back. Been sick for a while, but I'm feeling much better now. So I'm going to go about a amazing war recap. Gonna basically kind of talk around Queen Walks, P.E.K.K.A, Bobat, and Lalo, and all those kind of strategies. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like button, do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share it, and let's get straight into the video. Hey guys, we're back. So War Kingdoms RO versus Romania FTW, one of the final playoff matches before the semifinals for the EWL Veteran Division. So War Kingdoms RO make it over Romania FTW 74-71. Some amazing attacks, and I just want to straight away get into these attacks. And first of all, I'm going to be showing an attack by Kind3R on Gabway. So this is an amazing attack. It's basically P.E.K.K.A Bobat. So I want to talk about it very strategically. So you can first see we've got the entry of the Electro Dragon. It's a funnel. It's a funnel, and it's going to create a beautiful funnel just for the P.E.K.K.As. I'm going to explain a little bit about this at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. So the Electro Dragon slowly getting through. The 5-tile damage range is just amazing. It's going to get the Wish Tower out of the way. Take as well. Going to get the air defense. It's going to get the Archer Tower, it's going to get the air defense attacked, and it's also done damage to the Bomb Tower. You can see the Baby Dragon coming at 6 o'clock, again providing a good funnel for the P.E.K.K.A. One P.E.K.K.A is down. Baby Dragons, there's one Baby Dragon and one Electro Dragon, provides such a good funnel, taking up 28% of the base. P.E.K.K.A coming in, healers coming in. Here come the hero. The lightning spell went off of the dead Electro Dragon, and we can see the entry of the attack. The P.E.K.K.A Bobat strategy, the P.E.K.K.A part is into it. There's Bolas in the CC, Wall Wrecker coming in. There comes the Rage. So he's now with the CC, that's done. CC is gonna come in. There's a little bit of fidgeting out here, like he messes up a little bit. The Ice Golem Death does bring up some damage dealt to the troops by the Baby Dragon, but then the heroes back end and the Queen, along with the healers, did a good job. She's gonna take care of the Eagle Artillery, King raging in with P.E.K.K.As. Two P.E.K.K.As going to the center. One P.E.K.K.A is kind of sideways. He's got back end Hog Riders on this one. Very strange. I would have done that, but it's helped him because he's gonna get rid of the Wizard Tower there, and that's just gonna help his bats literally just destroy the space. You can look at the bats just destroying everything, and here comes one Freeze. Freeze playing a very important role. Look at the bats. They destroy everything. Second Freeze coming in, and the bats just took care of 2 Teslas, almost the entire base from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and then the base is just done. It's practically done. There's only the Queen left, Warden is left, P.E.K.K.As are there. There's almost nothing on this base. So the lone Goblin coming in at 12 o'clock. Too much troops left. P.E.K.K.A Bobat, one of the most insanely overpowered strategies. An amazing attack by Kind3R on Gabway to take on this base. Really innovative. Love the way he did this attack. Now, let's get straight into the basics of the attack. What are some of the parts that actually made this attack such an important attack? The Electric Dragon and the Baby Dragon provided such an important funnel for the P.E.K.K.As. Allowed the P.E.K.K.As not to go shopping and go straight into the center of the base to take out majority of the base. And secondly, the free spells coming in to finish the raid. Free spells just allowing those bat spells to kind of be the most effective. The bats definitely, in the end, you guys saw the one Wizard Tower could have wrecked everything, and there could have been a good amount of defenses which could have led to some problems, but the free spells provided some great safety for the bat spells, and they perfectly did the job. So amazing attack here from Kind3R. Next up we have Addicted FTW coming in with the Queen Charge Lalo. You can see the Queen's coming in, King coming in from 12 o'clock to provide funnel, and Giants coming in from around 2 o'clock also to provide funnel. So funnel on both ends. to just allow the queen kind of enter the center of the base. And you can see the king does a pretty good job. Wall breakers coming in, and the wizard tower was distracted on the queen, and a few hog riders trying to take out the air defense was not successful, but got it really low. So that was a big buff for them. Now the balloon comes in, queens put the first raise, a little bit of the CC comes in, not the entire CC. A little bit of CC comes in. So balloon does not do its job completely, does not lose the complete of the CC. But regardless, now there we go. The CC is in. Queen takes out enemy queen. Poison on the CC. Baby dragon is going to get affected. Another rage to make sure the queen does her job to the fullest. Jump spell coming in at a very accurate place. You can see there's an Inferno Tower and an air defense and the air sweeper, which is all just going to go so quickly. Just showing the amount of value this queen charge actually has. Clan Castle is going to go down. Queen kind of going low on health. Ability comes in, and here comes the siege machine, the stone slammer, and you can see the queen. She's taken out the air defense. Laloon pot coming in now. She's going to go ahead, freeze, then take out the Inferno, and now the Laloon pot is just going to destroy this base. Siege machine coming in. He's got a ton of back-end balloons, surgically deploying them. Level 8 balloons also coming out of the CC, and he's going to drop a heal. He's got a haste skill up. Going to drop a heal. Tons of balloons there, just surgically deploying them one after the other to take the point defenses, which practically can't do much damage to these balloons. Tesla just got ganged on. 2 back-end balloons to take out the air defense that was lowered up earlier, and he's literally got one structure that can cause damage to these troops here. That is the Archer Tower. There's nothing else. There's so many. Look, there goes the Archer Tower. There's so many minions, so many lava pups, and now the balloons are just going to destroy their way through this base. Healers pretty much going to do 1 back-end balloon left for cleanup, and right now we're just going to speed it up and watch the minions, lava pups, balloons, and those air skellies got nothing to do. But amazing attack from Addicted FTW, just very well done. Pro had 3 stars for its team. Now let's get on a similar type of attack. Why I love this attack is because it was done on a Town Hall 11. A Town Hall 11, a maxed Town Hall 11. Really tough to do this, execute this attack perfectly on a maxed Town Hall 11. So he's done a pretty decent job on this one. DQP Sick from Wars Kingdom Ara, the winning clan, brought in a amazing 11-11, and we're going to look at that right now. So look at the high value he can get out of this queen charge. 4 air defenses in 1 compartment as such. He's got the Inferno Tower and the Eagle Artillery all together. 2 air defenses are already down, and you can see the Inferno is going to go down right there. Multi-Inferno, no worries that the Queen's going to one-shot it out. Queen's going to jump the fence once this tornado trap ends, and just going to jump the fence. The CC's out. She's going to take care of the king, who actually provides no assets damage to this base. Now that she's jumped the fence, she's going to take care of the Eagle Artillery. King provides a little bit of distraction, but an amazing funnel, more or less, so that the queen goes straight into the base. She's jumped the fence. Here comes the baby dragon. Poison spell comes in. Witch, skeleton, everybody's going to get taken out by the poison spell and the queen together. Now the queen's basically got a little bit of job to take down those air defenses. There's an air sweeper that's providing a little bit of damage to her healers, but there, she's taking care of that. She's walking across the base now. She's going to go over there in style, and very soon we're going to see the Lalo part coming in. Look at that. Just destroying the base. Enemy queen also going to go now. The ability comes, enemy queen's out of the way, and here comes the Lalo part. Siege machine is in. Balloons are in, really doing a great job, kind of, keeping the queen charged for about almost 1.5 minutes. He just focused on the queen charge, make sure he got extremely high value targets, and once you've got so much of the base taken out by the queen charge, I think those balloons are just too OP. Siege machine's gonna get popped. Balloons are just gonna blast their way through. A free spell, which with or without would have been a 3-star. 1 whole lava hound still left to take care of. He's got this base so well covered. There's like around 120 balloons or something there. He's got minions and lava pups back end. So many balloons, one entire lava hound not popped. He's just going to take care of this base slowly and steadily. Just wonderful attack altogether. That air bomb is going to do absolutely nothing with the number of troops he's got still left on him. He's got an entire Grand Warden with full health. And that's just an amazing attack from DQB6. So now that we've seen two Lalo attacks, let's get into what the motives of the Queen Walk and how important this Queen Walk is. So the Queen Walk in both the attacks was so important for taking out the enemy Queen, which is probably one of the biggest and baddest enemies against air attacks, and the enemy CC. He got rid of both of those with the Queen Charge in the first attack and the second attack, and next he's also going to take out some really high valued structures like air defenses and Inferno Tower. We saw him take out 3 of the 4 air defenses out, and he took out one Inferno Tower and the Eagle Artillery in the second attack. In the first attack he got an Inferno Tower and an air defense taken out, just making the Lalo part so easy. When you've got 22 balloons, 2 lava hounds, it's almost impossible for any base when some of the best structures of the base are taken out. It's an amazing attack from DQB6, and wow. So next up we've got Black Snake taking on Snobby FTW. Again, Black Snake from Wars Kingdom RO. He's going to come in with another Queen Charge, so you can see the healers are going to come in there. This is a hog attack, so there's a bit of different motive of the Queen Charge. The Queen Charge is basically to take down some of the high value defenses like the Queen, which is not a defense but one of the main structures, the Queen, the Inferno Tower that's right in front, and probably the Expo out there, and maybe the Bomb Tower if it's possible. But that's the main motive of the Queen Walk at this stage. Baby Dragon is coming for a funnel. Although it was not very pretty, the Queen went perfectly inside. She started up the Inferno Tower. She's gonna go get rid of the air defenses, who will now not go on continuing to destroy her healers. Queen's gonna walk in real soon. We're gonna see the Queen's gonna get agitated in about a minute. There goes the enemy Expo, so he's got quite a lot of stuff taken out. And there comes the Queen. CC's also coming out. As I said, basic mode of the Queen Charge has been fulfilled. High value defenses, the Queen, and the CC. Now with all of this kind of out of the way, Queen ability is going to be popped now because she was taking some serious damage. This is my favorite part, using a air siege machine in a totally ground attack. So he's got Hog Riders and he's used a Stone Slammer. What I love about this is the Stone Slammer actually does such good job tanking and at the same time taking about half the damage that the Hogs would have taken and doing double the damage. You can see he drops right on the Expo. CC Hogs come out. The Hogs are distracted by the Expo is distracted by the other Hogs, and I gotta say the Hogs don't deserve as much credit on this base. The Hog pathing deserves a lot of credit. If you guys didn't notice that, he dropped his Hogs very surgically, about 4 or 5 at a time per defense. Made sure he doesn't spam them all together. Doesn't take a 2-point defense out. But I gotta say, the main points which I loved was the Stone Slammer and the Queen Charge. Lone Goblin gonna just swag his way on that Town Hall, and it's just an amazing attack. I just found that the Stone Slammer just proved to be so important. I want to talk a little bit about this, about how good the tank was provided by the Stone Slammer. He just did a wonderful job. If you guys didn't actually notice it, let me just play the clip again of the tank that the Stone Slammer actually provided. You can look at that. The Wizard Tower, 2 of the Archer Towers are actually distracted here. And now if you see, the Expo is also going to take his attention onto the Stone Slammer. So while all this is happening, that is one of the best. So while all this was happening, the Stone Slammer was brought down, and the Hog Riders took the distraction of the other team, of the other Expo, and it was just a wonderful attack. But what a War Kingdoms RO taking on Romania FTW, 74-71 percentage. I think Romania could have got the top if they had got the stars, but just as 2 talent 10s proving to defend themselves. Amazing attack from both of these sides. It's very tough to actually prove to be such good attackers.
Just have such good bases. One good attack can change the entire process of the war, the entire result, and that's what we saw. It's amazing attack, great war from
Romania, FTW, and War Kingdom 0, but in the end, the best hand wins. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, like this video, comment, and subscribe, and that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.